The private jet was a floating sanctuary of luxury, tailored to Massimo's impeccable taste. Laura stood by the large window, her gaze lost in the endless expanse of clouds. She wore a soft silk dress that hugged her figure just enough to tease. Massimo approached her from behind, wrapping his strong arms around her waist. His lips found her neck, leaving a trail of soft kisses as she leaned into him. "You're breathtaking," he murmured, his deep voice sending shivers down her spine. Laura turned to face him, her hands resting on his chest. "You're not too bad yourself, Mr. Torricelli." Their lips met in a slow, tender kiss. The kiss deepened, his hands exploring the curve of her back, pulling her closer until there was no space between them. The hum of the jet engine became a distant sound as they lost themselves in each other. Massimo guided Laura to the plush leather seat. He sat down, pulling her onto his lap. Their kisses grew more urgent. Her fingers tangled in his hair as he traced gentle circles on her bare shoulder. His lips left hers to kiss a path along her jaw and down her collarbone. "You're mine," he whispered, the possessiveness in his voice making her heart race. When they arrived at their secluded villa, the breathtaking view of the ocean paled compared to the intensity between them. The bedroom was adorned with rose petals, the large bed draped in white satin. Laura couldn't help but laugh softly as Massimo swept her off her feet and carried her over the threshold. "Tradition," she teased, her arms wrapped around his neck. "Not tradition. Just my excuse to hold you," he replied with a smirk before capturing her lips in another kiss. The soft glow of candlelight bathed the room as they fell onto the bed, the world outside forgotten. Massimo's kisses traveled from her lips to her shoulders, his touch igniting every inch of her skin. Laura traced the lines of his jaw and shoulders, marveling at the way his muscles tensed beneath her fingers. Their laughter mixed with gasps and whispers as they explored each other. The bathroom was a sanctuary of its own, a large marble space with a sunken tub overlooking the ocean. Steam filled the room as the warm water cascaded into the tub. Laura stood by the mirror, her damp hair cascading over her shoulders, wrapped in a towel. Massimo entered silently, his eyes dark with admiration. "Caught you staring," she teased, meeting his gaze in the mirror. "I'll never stop staring," he replied, his voice husky. He stepped behind her, his hands resting on her hips as he kissed her shoulder. She turned to face him, her towel slipping slightly as he cupped her face, his thumbs brushing against her cheeks. They stepped into the warm water together, the world fading away once more. His hands held her firmly as their lips met in the most tender kiss yet. They leaned against each other, the water lapping around them as they whispered promises of forever. Their honeymoon was a symphony of passion, love, and connection. Every kiss, every touch, was a reminder of the bond they shared, a love that consumed them completely. Whether it was in the luxurious jet, the candlelit bedroom, or the steamy bathroom, their time together was a celebration of their undeniable chemistry and the future they were building together.